God warns a jealous person is blocking your miracle right now. This message is crucial, filled with truths you absolutely can't skip. Kid, put down everything. Yes, you. I'm coming in on purpose to ruin your day. It's not a coincidence that this is happening. I'm putting this message right in front of you, because I need to say something right away. This moment was written into your life story long before you took your first breath. Please pay close attention. It's not just a casual word, it's a meeting with God. Here I am, talking to you directly. Everything you are about to hear is meant for your spirit. I've given you the sign you asked for. You have asked me if I still hear you, see you, and walk with you. I can now say, yes, I do. I have never, ever left you. Don't forget about this. Do not turn away. If you put your heart aside now, you'll miss the blessing that heaven has planned to pour into your life right now. It's important for me to put things in your heart that will guide your steps, heal your wounds, and open up things that have been locked for a long time. This message is for you and has the breath of heaven in it, because I'm here with you. You should not be careless about this. Keep going even if there is a lot of noise, a lot of thoughts or doubts in your mind. Pay attention and take it all in. Now is the time for you to do this right away. Now is a unique chance to make a change that won't happen again. I'm calling to you with the voice of eternity, the power of your Savior, and the love of a Father who won't let you go any further without reading you truth and hope. Kid, this has to be done now. Right now, this is for you, my beloved child. Pay more attention now, because I want you to feel how heavy my words are. That's not me talking. That's not a voice in the sky from far away. There is no one closer than your own breath or heartbeat than me. You had dark times, storms that were too much to handle, and quiet nights when you felt like you were by yourself. I was there with you all the way. I was there. I've been there all along. I was always with you, even when you didn't feel me. There were nights when you cried quietly on your pillow, and your mind wouldn't rest, even though your body was tired. I heard the whispered cries you let out into the darkness. They were words you couldn't even fully form, because your heart was too heavy to say them out loud. I held on to every tear. I wrote down every sigh and brought every silent prayer to the throne of God. You might not have thought anyone saw, but I did. You may have thought your cries were lost in the ether, but I heard them and have never ignored them. Do you remember times when you felt alone? Whenever you wondered if I cared, or even if I existed at all? My child, I was right there with you when you lost your strength. I was the reason you got through the nights that were going to break you. I was the hand you didn't see that held you up when you were too weak to stand. I was the voice that told you to try again, even though you wanted to give up. Though you were strong, you only made it through, because I was there with you, carrying you when you couldn't. We haven't forgotten about you. Do you understand? I've known your name since the beginning of time, before the earth was even made. I made you with my own hands, giving each part of you a purpose and love. You have gifts inside you that no one else does. You were chosen by me and set apart for a reason that only you can do. You've never been an accident, forgotten, or not important. Even when the world tried to label you, when people got it wrong, and when people around you told you you weren't good enough, I spoke a stronger word over you. You are mine. You bring me the most joy. I've called you my beloved. I've taken you as my own. From the moment you took your first breath until now, I have been watching over you. I care about everything in your life, the good times, the bad times, the wins, the losses, the questions, and the fears. I can see every single thing about you. You can be seen clearly. You are fully loved and known. I know about the fights you've had that no one else does. People around you believe in your smile, but it never quite reaches your eyes. I know the wounds you carry deep inside, hidden from everyone else. I know the heartbreaking betrayals that made you wonder if you could ever trust again. I also know the times when you begged me for an answer, but all you could hear was silence. I've never turned away, and I know everything. I never thought less of you because you had doubts. I never left you when you were weak. Not that I got closer. I stooped down to pick you up, but you didn't notice my hand on you. My love for you is strong. Your mistakes don't shake it, and it doesn't move when you trip. I loved you even when things were bad for you. I saw you fall, but I didn't leave. Instead, I reached down and helped you get back up. You can't scare me away with how broken you are. You can't turn me away from you with your flaws, your shame, your regrets, and your fears are not as strong as my love for you. You can never be separated from my love, no matter what you do or say. You've asked yourself, am I really chosen? Does God really love me? Could He really care about someone like me? And my answer to you is always the same: yes. 1,000 times yes. You picked me before I picked you. You didn't even know my name when I loved you. Before anyone else tried to tell you that you weren't worthy, I set my love on you. My love doesn't depend on how well you do, no matter how well you think you're doing. It doesn't go up and down. My love stays the same and lasts forever. I love you because you are mine, and I love you. I loved you when you were broken. I looked for you when you were lost. I picked you up when you were tired. I stayed true to you even when you had doubts. I've never turned my back on you, and I never will. My promise to you is written in blood. The blood I shed, my blood on the cross to save you. That wasn't just for everyone. It was just for you, 100%. I took on your pain, your sin, and your shame, so that you would never have to go through it by yourself again. My child, don't forget this: you were, and still are, worth everything to me. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Right now, as you read these words, I'm whispering to your spirit to remind you that you will stand out from the crowd. You are my treasure, the thing that makes my heart sing with happiness. Heaven is happy about your life because I value you so much. I have written your name on the inside of my hands. I'll never forget writing your story. You may feel like no one is paying attention to you, but I have always seen you. You are always in my mind, in my heart, and in front of my eyes. I saw you when the nights were long, and you felt like no one could see you. I paid close attention when you prayed prayers you thought I wouldn't hear. I surrounded you with mine when you walked into rooms where no one knew you were there. I've always been able to see you. You have always been loved, seen, and known. And I need you to know this truth right now, without any doubt. You have been picked. I chose you out of everyone else in the world to hold my hand. This is the time you were meant to be here. Your fate is written in my book, and I have set a path for you that no one else can follow. Someone else might try to take your place. Some people might try to call you too. But no one else can do what I made you to do perfectly. You are the one I want to use, and I will surprise you with how I do it. Don't hate your journey then. Don't think of your scars as proof that you failed. They are signs of having lived, proof that you went through the fire without getting burned, that you got through the storm without getting lost. Every battle you fought changed you. Every time there was silence, it taught you to trust. Every wait helped you get ready for something bigger. There's been no waste. One tear, one sigh, and one night of pain have all been for a reason. Everything has become part of your story, and I will use it in a good way. I know you're still not sure if your prayers are heard. You whisper them softly, not sure if they can reach past your ceiling. But pay close attention. My throne has heard all of your prayers. Even when you didn't believe, every word you spoke in faith was heard. The cries of my children are heard. I tilt my head to hear what you're saying, and I answer at just the right time. You might not always be able to see the answers, but I am moving. I have to work. I'm making things happen in ways you can't understand. Have faith that your prayers will always be answered. My child, I have not forgotten about you. You've never been. When you were still in the womb, I knew you already. I have kept track of all the hairs on your head. I know what you're thinking and what you're saying before you say it. I know what your heart really wants. I love you. Even the ones you haven't been brave enough to say out loud. You are the love of my life, the joy of my life, and the person I will never leave. Raise your head. Get rid of the lies that tell you otherwise. Don't listen to the whispers that say you are not good enough, loved, or left. Now I'm telling you the truth, which is stronger than any lie. You are loved beyond measure. You have been picked out and are being called by name. You're never by yourself. Also, I haven't forgotten about you, my sweet child. Now I'm going to talk to the deepest parts of your soul, the ones you've tried to hide from other people, and even yourself. I know the heavy things you've been carrying, how tired you are, and the questions that keep going through your mind when it's late at night and there's nothing around you. I understand how lonely you feel at times, how betrayal hurts like a wound that hasn't healed, and how your prayers seem to fall into emptiness without being answered. I know the doubts that make you wonder, has he forgotten about me? Has he turned his back on you? And I'm telling you this with all authority and kindness. I saw it all. I heard everything. I never left you either. Remember the times your heart broke behind closed doors, when you put on a happy face for other people, but cried alone, no one could see. I was in that secret spot. I could feel your whole soul shaking. I heard every cry, even the ones that were too painful to say, even when you thought no one saw the storm inside you. I did. When you thought no one could see how much you were hurting, I was always looking at you. I wasn't away, my child. Even when your arms were too weak to hold on, I was there for you. I did see the betrayals too. I saw when people you trusted turned their backs on you, when words that should have been kind became sharp weapons against you. I saw when people broke their terms, if your friends left you, when someone didn't return the love you gave them. I knew how much pain you were in. I stood next to you, as the pain of being turned down broke your heart. Lord, why would you let this happen? You asked. This is my answer. It wasn't meant to hurt you, make you feel bad about yourself, or punish you. It was meant to show you who really belongs with you, and to bring out the best in you, that betrayal could never take away. You're stronger than the lies that were told about you. You are stronger than the hurts other people have caused. You are mine, and no one can take that away from me. I saw how hard you prayed for answers that didn't seem to come, when you prayed for healing, provision, and clarity, and the sky seemed to be quiet. I understand how heavy that silence was. I understand how frustrating it was, when days turned into months and months into years, with no clear progress. I remember the times you asked God, have you forgotten about me? Have you turned away? Do I seem to be talking to nothing? And I can say for sure now that I never ignored you. I never turned away. I heard every prayer. I felt every word. A delay did not mean abandonment. No one was rejecting you by being quiet. The waiting wasn't a punishment. It was a way to get ready. Think about the seed that is firmly planted in the ground. From the outside, it looks like nothing is going on, but life is starting to grow under the ground. Roots are getting bigger. The foundations are being laid. And when the time is right, it will break through the surface and show how beautiful it is. That's what I've been doing to you. While you thought nothing was changing, I was putting down stronger roots, making you stronger, and getting you ready to carry the weight of what I have planned for you. It wouldn't have been a blessing if I had given you everything you asked for when you asked. You wouldn't have been able to handle the weight of it. Yet, I love you too much to make you happy in a way that would hurt you. I didn't make you wait to hurt you. I did it to get you ready. I did see your doubts too. I saw when you asked if I loved you, when you were not sure if I had really called you, when you said, maybe I'm not good enough. He may have moved on to someone else. I saw when you felt like your faith was slipping away like sand, when you held on to hope, but it seemed to be fading. Even so, I did not judge you. I didn't turn my back on you. Instead, I got closer to them. I spoke the truth into your tired heart. When your faith was weak, I kept you safe. I never had doubts about you, even when you did. I stayed even when you moved away. You let go of my hand, but I held on tighter. It's not punishment that you've been having trouble. I'm not mean. A dad who likes to watch his kids are in pain. I don't enjoy seeing you cry or being in pain. My heart hurts with you. My eyes have cried with yours. Your pain has been carried by my spirit. I let the storms, the silence, and the fights not break you, but shape you. I let them so that when the fire got hot, it would clean you like gold, so that your roots would go deeper into me when the wind blew, so that when the enemy tried to kill you, you would be strong like only I can be, because I am inside you. You've thought about why your journey has been so tough, why there are so many things in the way on the road, why the weight has sometimes felt too heavy to bear. Now I'm going to tell you the truth, because I was making something lasting in you. I took something away that wouldn't last. I was getting rid of the shallow things that weren't going to help you reach your goal. I was making you tough, teaching you to endure, and bringing out a faith that doesn't depend on what's happening, but on who I am. You're not the same person you were before the tests. You're stronger. You know more now. You are better. And even though the scars are still there, they shine as reminders of what you went through and how you beat it. I belong to you, Jesus. You should say if you found your answer in Him. I have never, ever left you, my child. I was talking even when you thought I wasn't. I was always with you, even when you thought I wasn't there. You thought I had left you, but I was still carrying you. I went through the valley with you. I kept you from getting hurt. Storms that would have sucked you in were held back by me. You didn't see all the dangers I took away, the enemy arrows I blocked, or the traps they set for you, that I took out before you fell into them. You didn't see how I kept you going when you thought you were done. But I was always there. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. You didn't waste the pain you carried. Being alone has made room in your heart for a closer relationship with me. You can now tell who is really for you and who isn't after the betrayal. You've had to put your faith to the test and are now ready for miracles bigger than you thought possible. You are more humble now that you have doubts, because they remind you that your strength is in me, not in yourself. You couldn't see it at the time, but everything has worked out for the best. So please hear me now. The trials were not punishments. They were ways to get ready. You are not being kicked out. You are just getting better. You are not being left alone. You are being given tools. These things are not meant to destroy you. They are getting you ready for bigger and better things. I said you were chosen, even when you felt like you weren't. I whispered your name when you felt like you had been forgotten. I called you whole when you felt broken. I helped you win when you felt like you had lost. Feel free to enjoy the seasons you've already lived through. What I am about to do is based on what they did. You are starting a new chapter, and the pain that once seemed like it would destroy you will now be the thing that helps you rise. You my beloved, have carried your load through hard times. Now you will see new life. You made it through the night, and now the morning is here. Now that you've made it through the desert, the promised land is ahead. Don't dislike the struggle, it has made you stronger. Don't mind waiting, it has brought your heart closer to mine. Also, don't dislike the scars, they show that you lived through battles with me by your side. My child, open your eyes, we haven't forgotten about you. You are not left alone. You are loved. I've been with you through all the seasons, and I still am. What was sad will now be happy. Things that were held up will now be completed. What used to be a trial will now be testimony. I will never leave you, and I never have. Because you chose to stay, because you leaned in and paid attention to what I said, my beloved child, I now give you the treasure of my promises. I don't talk in riddles, so pay close attention. Whatever I say is certain, and it can't be taken back. Now is the time for breakthrough, and it starts now. It's ending the chains that have been around you for a long time. The weights that were pressing on your heart that you couldn't see, the cycles that seemed to never end, and then the patterns of fear and despair that kept coming back are breaking apart. Because I'm here, you will no longer be tied down. Freedom is where my spirit is. And now I'm giving you that freedom. The voices of shame that told you you were not good enough are being shut down. The guilt that tried to tie you down to the past is breaking. Your enemies' lies that they could not free you are falling apart. My child, you are about to become free. There's a new day ahead of you. You can now see through doors that were shut before. I know you knocked many times, but no one answered. I know that every time you tried, you were turned down, told it would take too long, or were disappointed. But listen up, those doors were shut because it wasn't time yet. You thought I had forgotten about you, but I was just getting ready for you. You thought I had left you, but I was just lining up things you couldn't see. In this season, the doors that no one could open before are now wide open. You are being given chances you never thought possible. Connections that didn't seem possible are being set up. I'm creating a path where none existed before. This is something I can only do. When it does happen, you will know for sure that was my hand. Your body, mind, and spirit will soon feel better. It's clear to me that you've been sick, that you're in pain, and that your diagnosis has made you afraid of the future. But, my child, I can heal you. I got stripes on my back to help you get better. My power is still flowing through you. Every single cell, organ, and part of your body that has been attacked is now getting better. Don't be afraid. It's important not to give up. This is not the end. This is the start of something new. I heal people in more ways than one, though. I am freeing your mind from the pain of worry, sadness, and fear. There were nights when your mind wouldn't stop racing, when fear filled your chest, and when hopelessness told you there was no point in trying again. I saw them all. Now I'm going to bring you peace. Do not move. Take my peace. I am ending the cycle of pain. I'm putting out the fire inside you. From now on, you will have peace. I am also making your heart better. People who hurt you deeply, betrayed you, or let you down will no longer define you. I'm pouring oil over your wounds to heal the places that seemed broken beyond repair. I'm putting you back together. That which tried to grow bitter is being pulled out. Your soul is no longer burdened by not being able to forgive. I'm giving you the strength to forgive, the grace to let go, and the courage to move on from the past. You will no longer walk around with the shadow of yesterday. You'll walk in the light of something new. My child, I'm not just making up for what was lost, I'm also making more. I will bring back together people in your relationships who have been apart for a while. Those who have been alone will have friends now. We will be whole again where there was division before. Trust me to fix what you can't. Believe that I can soften hard hearts and put back together what the enemy tried to break apart. In terms of your money, I'm showing you new ways to get what you need. The lack you felt didn't last forever. Chances that were shut were not the end of the story. I am letting go of my favor on you. I'm bringing more where there wasn't enough and more where there was less. As you learn to trust me as your provider, you will see that I am the one who makes the little things add up to enough. Just like I fed a lot of people with 5 loaves and 2 fish, I will take what you have and make it bigger than you can imagine. Type Amen to start your miracle, and then share this holy word to help other people. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit Out Community now, join the family, and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step, your abundance awaits.